I thought I could hear the curious tone of the cornet, clarinet and big trombone, fiddle, cello, big bass drum, bassoon, flute and euphonium. Far away as in a trance, I heard the sound of the floral dance.
Terry Wogan, good morning. Happy
Good morning, Roger.
St. Patrick's Day to you, and welcome to a somewhat chilly, but I hope you'll find a friendly island of Guernsey.
Well, we have found it so, of course, because I've just done the morning show from here, from 7:30 till 10. We started in the market, and then we moved out, and it really was chilly on the harbour wall.
Always is.
Yeah, we were outside the Gentleman's Convenience, actually, which is often the best place to broadcast from. But it was so cold, but the warmth of the people's welcome made up for all that.
How did the show go generally?
Well, I always enjoy it, but it's the public really who are the judges. I mean, it's hard to judge when you're doing it under the system we're doing it, which is I work with just an earpiece and a microphone, and I give the cues for each record to Colin Berry, who's playing the records and the tapes in London. And so it does rely a great deal on cooperation between the pair of us, but it ran very smoothly, I think, this morning. I mean, even the time checks, I think, were relatively accurate, as accurate as we could make them. We had marvellous cooperation from the police, who broke the world record for getting up from a baker's shop in the middle of St. Peter's Port to Beau Séjour in approximately 30 seconds. It was like Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
This show generally has been pretty good for you, hasn't it? And yet so much of it really is based on this sort of one-way rudery thing between you and your audience.
Yeah.
Why do you think you get away with it?
Well, people do say, you know, how do you get away with it? It's over the years, without intellectualizing it, I don't want to rationalize it too much, because I think you can overanalyze things. What I've tried to establish is almost a dialogue between my listeners and myself, so that they're in tune with my sense of humor, and therefore they respond. Without them and without their letters and their cards and to use and to work off and to react to, I'd have very little to say for myself. But we get a marvellous mail, and
You must get some nasties though, mustn't you?
well, I encourage them, of course. I mean, the more critical ones I get, I read them out. Yeah, there's no point in reading out sycophantic letters or ones that say, we think you're marvellous. I mean, I read them out occasionally. But you get much more mileage out of somebody who says, why don't you go back to the bogs where you came from? Because then you get a lot of other people on your side, you see. I mean, it's just peasant cunning, really, on my part.
Yeah, Rosemary, my camera woman over there, she doesn't think much of you, actually.
Doesn't she?
No, she's a funny girl, but there we are. Do your family like the programme, or don't they talk to you about it much?
Well, they don't pay much attention. I mean, obviously I've got young children, and they couldn't care less, really. I mean, it's just another job to them, as it should be to everybody. It's just a job.
I was going to talk to you about your family, actually.
Yeah, well,
what are the good things about it all?
Well, I suppose the standard of living you can enjoy is the good thing about it. The bad thing about it is the fact that you live in a sort of a goldfish bowl, that everywhere you go people recognize you, but this is the thing you have to accept and take. And I can't say I particularly enjoy it, but I have to cope with it because it's part and parcel of everything I do. I feel sorry for my children sometimes, because obviously if you have a father or a parent in the public eye, they're exposed to a great deal, perhaps more teasing than they would normally get. But there's very little I can do about that, and all I can hope is that it strengthens their character.
I was watching you earlier on, actually, and thinking, here we have a disc jockey, singer, golfer, elephant rider,
Sex symbol.
compere, star tipster.
Good to his mother.
Good to his mother. Dare I ask you what Terry Wogan's ultimate ambition is?
I'd hate to have an ultimate ambition. I have ambitions that take me from year to year, things I would like to do. It's a funny thing, when I started in radio, I was ambitious to be a radio announcer in Ireland. And now, look at me, gone straight downhill. But I just like doing a variety of things. If as long as I can keep the spectrum of my activities wide and cover a number of fields and keep, obviously, several exits open, to which I can escape if one aspect of the thing falls through, at least I have something else. I think as a freelance one has to do that. And therefore, if I can be seen as being able to compare various things or do various things on radio and television, well then I should be just happy to do that. But I don't have an ultimate goal. I just tend to enjoy each day as it comes and enjoy each program as I do it. Like this one, we've great fun doing this.